Hi everyone! So today we'll be opening up day 6 of Spellbinders 12 Days of Stitchmas Advent Calendar. Having lots of fun making these tags. So day 1, day 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I just realized I've been going like every other day. Traditional, non-traditional kind of thing. So we will check it out today. And so I will say that initially Spellbinders did send this calendar free of charge from my review, and of course all opinions are my own, and the links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items to those links, so thank you for using those. Like I said, the calendar is available US and UK currently. So day 6, let's check it out. Oh, that one popped open really nicely. That was fun. And oh my goodness, we have the little polar bear, and then the little tummy, and the scarf look like it's what we'll be stitching. Or if you want to, you don't have to stitch all of it. You don't have to stitch any of it. So let me open this guy up and see what we have. Super cute. I mean, you have the bear, right? So we have that. And then the other items you can add on to them. Oh, so let's see what this looks like. Let's go ahead and put this to the side and see our dies. I'll get a little bit closer. So the little tummy area there, and then you have the pieces of the scarf, right? And then we have, let's see what we have here. Oh, this is for the ears. So behind the ears, you just cut that one piece and that'll be showing back there. You have a little snowflake, which is very sweet. And then this little guy that I assume probably goes behind the eyes, right? I don't know where else we would go. So let me give you a measurement on this bear. It is one of the larger dies in here. It's just about 3 inches tall, and at the widest point it's about 2.5 inches wide or so. And so super cute. What I'm going to do is grab the same items I've been doing to start off our tags, and then we'll grab some paper and embroidery floss and all that good stuff for our little bear. So I will be right back. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this guy going. And I think today I will, I think I'm going to do the knit sweater again background. I know I haven't used the bobble one very often, but that's the one that's going to work for me today, I think, with our little polar bear. And I think I have an idea of how to use this guy in a little different way. So we'll stitch the scarf, but maybe not stitch the belly, and I'll show you what I'm going to do instead. So I'm just going to run this through that same embossing folder there. Like I said, I do have them linked. I've been using this embossing folder and this 3D embossing folder, and they were the July embossing folder and 3D embossing folder of the month with Spellbinders Club Kit there. But I'm going to go ahead and run this through and maybe put it up here somewhere. I think it's the same. I mean, it's basically the same design. I'm like, oh, I'll find a different spot because I've been putting it here, but it doesn't really matter. I'll run this through and I'll be right back. Okay, and so there we go, and then I'll just pop the little hole right in here. And again, I just kind of eyeball that, and there we go. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I just grabbed a bunch of different things. So I think the scarf, I'm going to make it this shimmery green color, because why not? And then, so this part goes behind his face, so I'm going to cut that out of black paper. A few blue snowflakes. His whole, well, this part I'll cut out of pink, so that goes behind his little ears. It's a little brighter pink, but they are small spots, so it's better to have a color that's really going to show through. So we have that. And then, so I'm not going to use that tummy part, and we're just going to stitch the scarf. But what I am going to do with that tummy part is I'm going to run it through this white paper with this as an inlay. So what's going to happen is it's going to cut that section out, right? And then I'm also going to run just the bare body through this glittery white paper. Now you don't have to do the whole thing. Honestly, I mean, you can just kind of matte layer this part if you want. But I have plenty of this paper, so I'm not hurting for it. So I'm going to take that whole thing without this middle part, because we want the whole bear from this glittery white paper, okay? And I'll be right back. Okay. So I think we can start putting some of this guy together. Again, this is actually a sticker. So maybe I'm gonna get rid of that right now. Let me clean this guy up. And I was gonna sandwich the facial features in between these things. So I mean, we can still do that. Or you can stick it behind this whole thing, right? So that's up to you if you want to stick it back here and have that guy on top. But I think, well, let's think. This is here, this is here, this is here. Then the ears are also in between, but then you can kind of see on the top that the ears are going to be in between. But, oh well. And also, I think I'm just going to stick this little guy down so I can bring this over. This is already a sticky kind of sticker thing going here. And I'm just going to put them straight on there, but you can definitely play with that. And then maybe I'm going to put some of these cute things behind them all tucked in here. So let's put one like there. And then maybe another snowflake like back in here. Okay. And then I have one more. Maybe back in there? Here? Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to stick that down quite yet. Maybe like in here somewhere. Right? Okay. So now, behind here, and then we'll do our little stitching of our scarf, and that is that for today. Again, the little belly looks something like this. It fell out because I had used it as an inlay. So it's like that, and you're just going to stitch around. Very simple, kind of starburst kind of thing. So let me grab this guy. Oh, okay, good. Remember, I thought it was going to be around the edge if I sandwich in between, but it actually falls inside, which is really nice. That's a nice detail. I was going to throw this out. I need that. As long as it covers the face, we're good. And now I just need more glue all around this, right into the tummy. Ooh, that'd be cute for a shaker. You can definitely do a little shaker tummy, right? Just line that out. Cute. Maybe a little more glue here. Also, and I'm just gonna put this on here. And you know, I could have used the shimmery part for the actual bear, but I like just the little accent of the shimmer instead of the bear being made out of shimmer. So let me clean up just a little bit. I'm going to put some weight on this so that everything sticks down really nicely. He is so cute. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I just moved that to the side with a little bit of weight on it. I was, you know, the intention is that you're going to stitch it like up and down. But if you wanted to go crisscross, there are even pairs. You can do a little crisscross, and it's a different kind of design. And then this one, I would just leave the one because it's going to look like it's going under here. That's very cute. Yeah, they all have enough pairs where you can do something like that. But I already have green thread in this, and I think I'm just going to do the green thread accent. So just coming up in here and just going up and down across the whole thing, right? Obviously, I'm going to put a little piece of tape on there in just a moment. But I'm just going to go up and down through the whole thing. Get my little tape. And ooh, it's a little thick. Let's see if I can trim it down. I'm going to take a moment to just kind of trim this a little bit smaller, and I'll be right back. I just don't like it showing through the holes. Okay, so I just clean that up a little bit, and then just keep going around and around, or over to the next one and then down, whatever it is that makes it easy for you. That's probably what I'll do. Since I'm down this one, I'm going to go up the next one and cross over to the one across from it. Really easy stuff. You do accent colors, obviously all that good stuff. I just had the green, and I thought, you know what, green and green, that's fine. Especially because it's a light green that I used here. So just up and down, same thing. And I'll do the exact same thing over here. Just add it in and go up and down all across. Okay guys, sorry, I know this is very simple, so I didn't come back and show you, but just at the end I just put another piece of tape right in the back to hold that down. If you like to do knots, go ahead. I just feel like the knots really take up a lot of bulky kind of space. So we're just going to pop this on here. How cute is he? I know it's hard to see because of the white on white, but that's why I did the little snowflakes in the background so that he would still have, you know, visibility there. So let's get this glued down. And then again, I'll probably put some weight on that and let it sit for a minute. Right there. That looks pretty good. Actually, I mean, it holds on pretty well. And then this little guy. And I'm just going to glue it straight down, but if you wanted to put some dimensional or whatever, you can definitely do that. And there is, if I wasn't using glitter paper, there are some little lines here that show you where this little cuff goes. But I'm just going to pop it on right here. Hold it down for a second. How cute is that? You know, now that I put glue here, I'm like, I should have just left it, not glued it down. But that's okay. Just let it get its own little, do its thing, you know. Okay, I'll leave that there for a couple minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Actually, a bit like a minute or so. I was just standing here cleaning up a little bit. Super cute. A little something. How adorable is his little sweet face and then that little shiny glitter. I like the way that came out. Oh, a little trash there. I have all these different, I love this, even this little kind of ecru kind of thing going, the black and white. I mean, the blue is cute too, but it's not the same blue as this. That would kind of drive me nuts. So let's just go again. I've been going black and white, just something that's totally different. The red and white would be cute too. Let's just take that and pop it through here. And that is my tag for today, guys. And I'll show you the other ones. I just realized I don't think I did a recap at the beginning. Did I? Maybe I did. Maybe it was so fast I don't remember. So there it is, day 6, and he is adorable. Really nice size die on that. And then again, our first one here, second one, third and fourth and fifth and sixth. And funny enough, I had mentioned that I keep going back and forth to like the pastels and the traditional. I did show at the beginning now that I think about it. And here we have another pastel one, kind of. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will have images coming up. I'll have links as appropriate, and I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.